Previously on Alonso's way. We're having up to 5 red lights here at China, and it's lights out, and away we go here at Shanghai. And you can see we've got a brilliant start on Kimi Raikkonen. Vettel's ahead of us, going neck and neck with Raikkonen, and around the outside of Vettel into the first corner. As you can see though, Button's been massively held up by Raikkonen, I believe because he's pitted, he's got cold tyres. I think we go down the inside of Button, and as we tap Raikkonen, we managed to get past Raikkonen. Our teammate Jensen Button managed to get past Kimi Raikkonen. We come across the line to take 4th place in the McLaren-Honda, a track that's not very good for us because of our obviously speed deficit.
Welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into town. We're expecting the cars to appear out on track shortly to start today's practice session. This weekend's night race will definitely be a challenge for some of the drivers, as not all of them have driven under lights before, so they'll need to quickly adapt to the conditions.
They will have already acclimatised and configured their normal race weekend routine to a night schedule, but I can't wait to see which driver gets up to speed the quickest in these conditions.
It's still taking some getting used to, seeing Sebastian Vettel in the red of Ferrari this season.
After so many years racing in the Red Bull colours, it's going to take a while to adjust to Seb in that Ferrari. They'll be hoping he can add to his 4 world titles with them and bring back some glory days to Maranello.
Hey guys, I'm Viper and welcome back to Alonso's Way. This is episode 4 where we're in Bahrain at the Bahrain International Circuit. And as you can see, last time out we actually got 4th place. So far this season we've had 2 podiums, both getting 3rd, and a 4th place finish, which isn't too bad. As you see, you join us in practice. I just want to quickly mention something as well. It was raining and we got put on the dry tyres by our engineers. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind, because Codemasters Physics. Anyway, I want to just do a quick brief shout out just to a few people just at the start of this episode. So first one being the Jizz is a legend, I think it is, or Jizz is a legend, so Graham is a legend, as he's actually, that's what it comes out to. Basically he gave me a shout out and told a lot of his guys about my channel, and a lot of you guys, I got a couple of you guys to subscribe. He got a couple of subscribers to come over to me and subscribe to my channel, which was great. So thanks Graham, and this is for you, shout out. Second one is to a guy called Nidge, or Nidge Plays, I think it is. Nidge Plays YT or something. But basically he is doing a McLaren-Honda career mode just like me, and he's doing Jensen Button. So his career mode's not going as well as mine, like in terms of 2 podiums and a 4th place so far. But it is he does provide some brilliant action, and he's a great guy to watch in my opinion. He's very entertaining. He has a face cam, unlike me. I do not, mainly because I have a face cam, but unfortunately it's very bad, like really bad. And the last shout out is to a guy called Lewis, or Lewis Central. You guys probably heard me talk about him before. Yeah, he's also doing a career mode, and just make sure to go over and show him some love for his series, because I think he's doing a cracking job with his F1 2015 career mode. Anyhow, as we come across the line in practice, we do a 1:43.640. Later in that session, we actually go a bit quicker, by about half a second actually, and we do a 1:43.043. Which is quite good for Bahrain in my opinion on the prime tyres. Initially we've beaten Verstappen and Grosjean on the sites, and that eventually becomes Vettel and Rosberg and the bunch. But aside from that, like I said, practice seems to be pretty good, but how will it turn out in qualifying? We'll just have to find out, and I'll hand you over to the commentators David Croft and Anthony Davidson.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready, as qualifying is about to begin here in Bahrain. Before the cars take to the track to start qualifying, who are you expecting to have a good session today?
Well, I certainly think Sebastian will be strong here. He really loves this circuit, and as long as he has the car performance, you can expect him to be right up there challenging for pole.
Right, okay, qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Hopefully we can get a good qualifying position, but I'm not sure about the straights because that will hamper us as it did in China. That's why we lost so many places. Went to the first corner and down to first gear actually. I meant to go into second gear, but it was an accident. I accidentally went into first. You see Hamilton just pulls away. We're already P7, which is very, very shocking. Which shows that the AI are very closely managed by the looks, very close together. As going around the corner, as we can see, we're going to P5, P4 even, before being dropped down to P5. But as you can see, Hamilton brakes early, and we actually, through this sector, we actually seem to gain on him. And then coming into this next corner here, we actually jump ahead of Hamilton. I think it's because we took the corner too tight. But actually going up through the gears and into this left hand, now this is, as many people probably tell you, it's very difficult to get this right. And on my qualifying, well, as you can tell, I messed up. We're down to P7, P8 even. We're probably going to lose another place or two on this straight because of the straight line speed as we have. We're now P9. We're going through this corner, and as Nidge, my mate, has pointed out, he said that basically you can gain probably about 2 or 3 tenths on the AI in that corner because they take it like really, really slow. So I thought, oh, that's probably a weakness to keep a lookout for in the race, and I shall probably see some of the moves actually in the race took place there, but I'm not going to spoil them too much, and so on. But that's actually quite a few interesting battles, and as you can see, coming across the line, well, going out to the back straight, we're in P8, and we're going to drop into more positions for the line. Come across the line, and I think it's P8. Not sure if Alonso's going to be happy with that, but then again, it's because it's McLaren-Honda, he's always going to be happy. I don't think we're ever going to see Fernando unhappy, but apart from that, I'll hand you back over to the commentators.
It's been a mighty qualifying performance from Mercedes today, with both cars on the front row for the race tomorrow.
They've really worked hard this weekend, and it seems they've been able to set up the cars perfectly today. Whether this will translate into race pace tomorrow, well, we'll just have to wait and see.
As per usual, or yawn, the Mercedes have walked out the front row yet again with the 2 Ferraris in 3rd and 4th, and then the 2 Williams, as you can see. Daniel Ricciardo doing well for Red Bull. Teammate Jensen not doing so well, finishing 13th. Of course, the Manners are going to bring up the rear with Will Stevens and finally Roberto Merhi. He was actually 6.5 seconds off. Danny Kvyat, as we know, he can do quite well in the races and gain quite a few positions. And Max Verstappen had a very good outing in China last race. But apart from that, like I said, we're going to be starting on the 4th row of the grid, so hopefully we can make up some positions for the race. And now I'll hand you back over to David Croft and Anthony Davidson.
Welcome to S.p.A for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix. We hope you're ready for an exciting evening's action. Lewis Hamilton absolutely drove it like he stole it yesterday, storming to pole position. He'll be intent on continuing in that aggressive vein in today's race to secure the victory.
There are a lot of variables that can cause a driver to be happy with the car one day to struggling with it the next. Track temperature, excessive tyre wear, or a change of fuel load can all affect the feel of a car. He'll definitely be hoping that when the race gets underway, he's got the same balance as he enjoyed in qualifying.
What a race it was for Sebastian Vettel last time out. The German was back to his best and put in an almost flawless performance.
Well, after winning those 4 world titles back-to-back, Seb certainly struggled to adapt to the new hybrid V6 era. True to the saying, form is temporary and class is permanent, he's back to winning Grand Prix and showing just what a great talent he is.
Okay, we're here for race day, and first things first, let's load the car up. As you can see, a lot of setups there. Not going to reveal what the setups are, but obviously you can tell by some names. Some of them I actually edited them to fit my style, so there you go. As you can see, they've said that it is possible we can either swap it. I was thinking of swapping it around from primes to options, but I thought, nah, it's like we'll just keep it as options. Let's go over to the race. Okay, here we go. Top 5 finish today, and it's 5 lights here at Bahrain, and we're away. And not a bad start actually. Are we going to actually get past Ricciardo? We're going into the first corner. It looks as if we are. We're going to go right on the inside of everybody, but unfortunately, and we've hit Raikkonen already, which is not a great start. Ricciardo's got past us, but we've hit Ricciardo. He's going super slow, so we're just going to jump on that and say thank you very much, Daniel. And Grosjean's managed to get past us though, which means we're going to need to overtake him. So Hopefully we can catch him up during this lap, I don't know, because it's a starter lap. Obviously the AI used to being quite slow on the first lap, but obviously in this game they actually aren't that slow, so that's quite good. As we go down into the Sector 2 complex, and Corrosion's actually really slow in this straight line, it would seem. Like, we managed to keep up with them. That Lopes engine not working too well. We turn left and we come into Sector 2 now, and we've got Grosjean and Bottas there. As you can see, we're going to go round the inside of Grosjean, and we're going to go, we're going to try and go around his inside, but he's not going to let us. Well, actually, this is outside, isn't it? And he's pushed us onto off the track, and we're going to come back onto it. And Grosjean's going to get away, but we're not actually going to let him. No. Because this is Bahrain, he's not got that big long straight like he did in China, so he's not going to get away. Not saying that he did get away in China, because we easily outpaced him there, but as you can see, nearly clipped our wing against the back wheel, so we nearly even punch it, which is a bit aggressive. But obviously Alonso does not want to stick behind him. As you see, getting the slipstream, we're actually gaining on him. We're going to go down his inside, and he backs right off in the braking zone, and we go down his inside and we've passed, and we're into P7. So we're still on lap 2 now. We're actually going to stay on board until I think near the end of lap 2. So the reason being is you'll see why in a minute. As you see, we've got a 3-car scrap in front. We've got the 2 Williams and the Ferrari of Kimi Raikkonen scrapping, all for positions, which means we can easily jump on it and gain positions if we time our efforts right. And Bottas is going. We're going to try and go down the inside of Bottas. He's going to hold it around the outside, and we actually go down we actually gain position on Bottas. And we've still got Raikkonen and Massa to deal with. So as we go down into this tricky left hand, we actually lock up, and I think that's left the door open for Bottas. But he's gained. Obviously, he's caught right back up to us. But obviously that Mercedes power advantage, he's going to breeze past us in a minute. There he is. Past he goes, and it looks like he's actually damaged the side of his car, which could affect his aerodynamic performance. So we're actually going to, like I said, the AI are quite slow, so I did keep checking for Bottas, make sure he wasn't there still, and we actually got past him. See, coming on to the end of lap 2, going on to lap 3, you see Raikkonen's 8/10 up the road with Massa, and Bottas easily just glides past. But we're going to do the switchback on him, and we're going to go down the inside of the corner. We're going to keep to the inside of the corner, and Bottas is nowhere to be seen. We've actually managed to fend him off successfully. On to the end of lap 3 now, so coming on to the lap. I see we've got right up to the back of Massa and Raikkonen, who again are in this scrap, but obviously they've got the huge power advantage, so us trying to catch them is going to be an impossible task. But as you see, Raikkonen's going for the move on Massa, and whilst all that's going on, I decided to give it a lunge at the inside, and we actually went down the inside of both Kimi Raikkonen and Felipe Massa. We've managed to get past Kimi Raikkonen. See, Massa chose it as an opportunity to get back ahead of us again, and Massa's back ahead. And lap 4, Massa's still ahead. We've got the RS on him. We're trying to catch up to him. We've nothing to try and get on him, but I see the AI goes super slow around there, so we're going to go round his outside, onto his inside, and we've got the place. We've actually took 4th place off the Williams. And moving on to lap 6 now, we've actually got the pit lap, so we actually managed to keep Raikkonen and Massa and all at bay. As you see, caught behind there. Actually got a couple of cars coming into the pits. Hopefully it won't hold us up too much. Williams crew's out, our McLaren crew's obviously out, of course, to bring us in. As you can see, Grosjean's in as well, so I don't know who we're going to jump. I don't know, are we going to drop any more positions? So we're currently P9, but are we going to drop any more positions coming out of the pits, I wonder? So 24.175, which isn't too bad. You see, we're now on the white wall prime tyres, and going to the first car, so the tyres are a bit cold, so grip's a lot less than what it was before. And as you can see, we seem to be getting the power down right, so it's not too bad. Moving on to lap 8, we're going to overtake a couple of people, and we're into P5 currently, but there's 2 cars coming out at the end of the pits. We've got Kimi Raikkonen and actually all through Bottas. We're actually going to get both of them here, just about make it ahead of Bottas, and we're through and up to P3. Unfortunately, that was it for the race. There wasn't much else, nothing else happened, and Raikkonen and Bottas didn't get anywhere close, and there you go. We're going to come across the line in Bahrain to take our third podium of the season with third place in Bahrain, and I'll hand you over to the podium.
A great drive today from Nico Rosberg, and I'm sure the Mercedes garage will be celebrating that win long into the night.
What a weekend it's been, and one that's been thoroughly enjoyable.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
So there we have it, Bahrain, third place, not too bad if I say so myself. Rosberg wins again, yawn, but Vettel managed to keep up with him, which is a nice surprise. As you see, Raikkonen finished 4th, Valtteri Bottas 5th, Ricciardo 6th, Massa only finished 7th, Verstappen putting in a good performance again for 8th, Grosjean 9th, and Hulkenberg rounding out top 10. Danny Kvyat only just missed out. Button did absolutely rubbish, but it was a bad day for Brits. Jenson Button 17th, Lewis Hamilton DNF, and Will Stevens DNF. What is this sorcery? I really have no idea what caused any of this. I actually have no idea. And you see, Will Stevens actually retired on lap 2 at the end. I'm not sure, it was sector 3 but where he had no time. The same applied for Lewis Hamilton. As you see, I was going to check what Lewis Hamilton had, and his was on lap 6, so the lap we pitted was in sector 3, so whether he retired in the pits, like he came in and retired in the garage, I don't know. So that's that. And I looked for any instance, and it seems like Jenson Button had a collision with Danny Kvyat in the Red Bull, so which isn't too great, but I don't think that was just a warning. Luckily it wasn't a full penalty. As you see, in the driver's standings, we're still 3rd. I think we've not moved anyway. 57 points, which is still pretty good. We're 33 points behind Rosberg now, and I think it's about 14 behind Vettel, so we're quite close to Vettel. But as you can tell from the rest of the field, Button's not scored any points. He's actually the first of the non-scorers. Danny Kvyat's down there in 13th with 1 point, so everyone else below him hasn't scored any points now because Button's one of them. See the Team Lana's finishing off at the bottom there. As for the constructors, well, Ferrari's actually took the lead in the constructors, well there's a surprise. Mercedes are currently 2nd, McLaren our team are 3rd, 7 points ahead of Williams. Red Bull 5th, Toro Rosso's gone down along with Lotus. Force India's moved up and Sauber's gone down, but Sauber and Force India are tied. And Mana's actually still dead last, so that's no surprise. But anyhow, that's been episode 4 of Alonso's Way. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope there's been a bit of action and so on, and you've enjoyed the action that you've seen. Episode 5 will be coming within the next few days. I'm going to try and get it edited and everything as soon as I can. And I hope you guys enjoy that. Plus, there's actually going to be a bonus segment out shortly following the Spanish Grand Prix, so keep your eyes out for that. It is part of this series, and it's a feature that I think is unique to the series, so make sure you keep an eye on the channel for that. Obviously, make sure to smash that like button if you enjoy these episodes, and of course hit the subscribe button, because every new subscriber helps me. And it's always nice to see more and more people in this channel growing as a whole. So apart from that, I've been Vibracing, you guys have been awesome. I'm going to leave you with what's on the screen now, which is the start and up until sector 2. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Alonso's Way. We'll be racing at Spain. Ta-ra!